Alright guys, welcome back. Today we'll be talking about using or effective use of your moving average, and we'll be specific on the simple moving average for today. Moving averages are of two types. We have the simple moving average and we have the exponential moving average. Alright, so I'll just advise you just maybe go and read up on simple moving averages and exponential to just know some basic bedrock on how they came about. Alright, so moving averages just comprise your average in a specific period or specific length you give to it, and it will give you a specific average, and it also help you know noticeable points for your retracement and impulsive move, as well give you a very specific trend reversal. And I do tell people, if you see a ranging market, it's not always advisable to use moving averages for that. You get, and remember, moving averages or indicator trading, they are not 100% guaranteed that they may give you a trend reversal or they may work towards your position. Indicators are just artificial idea, or they just tell you what, or maybe for cross check of your strategy. Maybe when you strategize and you see that this is a perfect signal to buy or sell, just use an indicator to cross check. Indicators aren't always 100% accurate. In fact, they're even below 60% accurate, you understand, but you can still use them effective well with this small tip I'm about to show you today. All right, so now we are on Bitcoin Theta USDT chart, and this is our indicator tool here. So I'll just choose this indicator tool, and remember, always use your indicator with a higher time frame as well, as I tell you. So I'll come here and search for my moving averages. All right, I'll search for moving averages. Now I can see I have moving averages updated, so I'll use this moving average here. Remember, moving average is comprised of two line charts, so I'll be adding two. Now I've added one. This is a 9-0 simple moving average of 5 length, so I'll add another one again. I've added two, so that's what I need to do, you get. So I've added two moving averages now, so I need to edit them for me to know what I'm about to use. So for these simple moving averages, I use 25 here. You can set this to 25. All right, then you set this also to nose, which is the same thing. You set this offset to 10. Set your offset to 10, and then you set your length also to 10. All right, simple moving averages. Then we can come to this one and edit the color just for us not to make mistakes. We can just come to edit the color and put it red. All right, so we are done. We'll press OK. That's for the, we've set it 25 to 10, simple moving average of 10. All right, so we'll come to the second one. Just look for need to edit it. All right, we don't need to change the color for that. We can just edit it, input it. So this should be 30. We'll make this 30. All right, we'll make this 30. We'll make this offset. Sorry, we'll make this offset 10. I'm confusing my trades. Make this offset 10, or we'll just make it 15 to give much difference from the other one. All right, then simple moving averages I've told you. Then this line should as well be 10. All right, so what we just needed doing to the other one, change this to 30, change this to 15, keep the length of the simple moving average, does not matter. All right, that's for smoothing. All right, then we hit on the OK icon. Then boom, we have our moving averages already changed and added to our chart. Now, what is the idea behind moving averages? I tell you, moving average helps you to know simple, impulsive, and retracement move. Moving averages also help you to know specific key point to call your trend reversal. All right, and I do tell you guys, moving averages, most times it confuses you when you use it in a ranging market. As you could see this option here, as you could see this icon here, it's just we just have sorry, I added something I'm not supposed to add here. As you could see this icon here, we all have a ranging market over here. We have a ranging market over here, so I wouldn't say you should use this indicator moving averages for that chart, because it doesn't give a better picture for what you have at hand. So I always advise you use it for a trending market. Now, how does it work here? Always note that once your 25 moving averages crosses above your 30 moving averages on a ranging market, if it is ranging up, if it was a ranging market and the market was going up, and then the 25 crosses with the 30, you short. If it was a trending market and it was going up, and the 25 crosses with the 30, you short. If it was a trending market and it was going down, that's a downtrend, and the 25 crosses with the 30, you buy. Do you understand? That's just a very key point. So as you could see here, this moving averages cross to this other one, trending market, so it means that I should short. That's why the market went down over to this point. Now, as you could see, let me just use a simple idea. Okay, now see, it crossed over here and it went down. Now let's use a simple idea over this. Sorry, I still have my two chosen. Alright, so let me just use a simple ideal for this point. Alright, as you could see, Bitcoin is trying to form a specific strategy, but remember this was a ranging market, but the moving averages have not crossed each other yet, so we don't know the specific definite movement of Bitcoin. But as I've told you guys in our specific signal, from what I can understood here, this chart formed an inverted top and bottom. As you could see, it formed an inverted top and bottom. If I draw my horizontal ray, it formed a horizontal top and bottom over here. Sorry, it formed not horizontal top and bottom. Sorry, I'm mistaken. It formed an inverted head and shoulder. As you could see, this is the head, then these are the shoulders of the candlestick. And what does inverted head and shoulder tell you? We don't know. So if paraventure this market retraces over here, as you could see, it's retesting that shoulder also. Our chart is retesting that shoulder. It came down to retest that shoulder, and if at the end of the day this Bitcoin could be able to hold on to this position, which is the 20k position, if Bitcoin were to be able to hold on to the 20k position without breaking it, without going further down, then it's a perfect confirmation for our uptrend. So we just need to buy. I understand, and I hope you understand that simple trick. There's a strategy we call head and shoulder, although I'll still be talking about that in our consecutive video. This is just for knowing how to use your moving averages indicator. So most of you are confused about using moving averages. Just a simple trick I use that always works for me. And as I tell you, simple moving averages does not give a 100% guarantee that it will go to your way. Now I spotted an inverted head and shoulder. I can also use my moving average to confirm that. I already spotted it, but due to the fact that this candlestick has not formed very well, it is still retesting. As you could see, so this is the tip of the shoulder. This is the tip of the shoulder. Our green candle here, I should zoom it in so you see. Our green candle here is still retesting this position. So if it could hold on to this position without breaking it, that's the body. When I mean break, I don't mean weak. A weak can break out. That's a false breakout. But if the body breaks out, for example, this full body breaks out this candlestick and it formed full, then it shows that it may or may not be a perfect one. As we could see, our moving averages have not crossed each other yet. So that's not a simple, that's just saying that, oh, this may not be, or is still forming, we should just wait on buying. So once this candlestick formed well and it's held to this position, and then my candlestick, my moving averages cross each other, then I should buy. So what I'll just do, I'll just come and set my position. I'll set my position here. Maybe if it is here I want to enter the trade from, I'll set my position here. Then my stop loss, which is this, should just be somewhere below. I'll give it a short break to the nearest support. Then I'll take my take profits up to the nearest resistance. Sorry, I'll take my take profits up to the nearest resistance. That one my take profits one. I can also have further take profits at this point also. I can have a take profits here. As well. So there are different points for me to call my take profits. The nearest resistance, as I've told you. Always make sure that your take profits, your stop loss are always near resistance, near support. Alright, so I think this video I think this video gives a clear definition of how to use your moving averages for most of us that are still confused. As you could see, BTC is holding on that position. It doesn't want to break it, and you know we're watching a 4-hour time frame, so higher time frame are always good for you to know. So BTC is still holding up that position, it's still pumping up, and our moving averages is approaching the end bottom. So once it just crosses and the candlestick formed well and it didn't break out the position, then we should just buy, knowing that BTC is heading back up all the way. It's heading back up all the way here. It's heading back up all. Sorry, we just know that BTC is heading back up all the way here. All right, that's our 21.5. that will be our take profit one. And you know, this is just maybe I would say this is a 3% or 2.5% increment, which if you use on a higher average, you should know how much it will yield. So this is just a simple trick for your scalping strategy. All right, so that is just that for that. All right, so that's just that about the moving averages and how you could spot them. All right, so I would want you to hit on the notification bell and subscribe to my channel to always get notified whenever I drop a new video. Alright, I appreciate you guys, and I hope this strategy will be very useful in your trading.